Hey there YouTube, this is your girl, Lady Day Rosetta May. Welcome back to my channel. You guys, I have been incredibly busy throughout this last few months. I have been getting my master's, I've been doing all kinds of stuff, you guys, so I've been extremely busy. So today, makeup look is going to be Amy Winehouse inspired. Amy Winehouse is an icon. I enjoy her music. I love her. And so I really wanted to do something that was inspired by her. So I actually kind of have my mole. I think my mole is actually on the same side that hers is. And also I'm going to talk about my new hair. So stay tuned. I hope you guys like this video. And yeah, let's do this. So right now my face has been primed. I am using the Becca Velvet Blur Primer. It looks like this and it comes out in a orangish kind of liquid, but it really does mattify the skin perfectly. So you guys see that my brows are already done, okay? And I'm gonna show you the tools that I used to get this. So I have used these two pencils here. This is the Elure number 10 dark brown pencil. Yes, I do like to have a very matte and very dark eyebrow. I also use a stencil. These are also from Elure and I use the high arch. So let's get into this eye look and stay tuned. So I'm priming my eyes. I always use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color 30 Cafe. I know that they have like renamed a lot of their concealers, but you know, to me, as long as it has a beautiful yellow tone and it's not too dark, that is going to be the shade that I use. I've been using this brush for everything. This is my Sigma F80 Kabuki brush, and I'm just gonna go in with my brush here and stipple that in like so. Now the next brush I'm going to use is a Real Techniques brush. This is the one here. This is a setting brush. I'm going to be using not my Maybelline, but I'm going to be using my Besame Cosmetics, which looks like this. Is my Besame French Vanilla Setting Powder, and I'm going to go over that with the powder. I used a little too much, but that's okay. And I'm just going to set my eye like so. So now that I have this really beautiful creamy base, I enjoy using two different types of shadows for this look. So I'm going to be using this shadow. This is a Sephora shadow. It is called Go Wild. It is a dark brown shade. It looks like this. And I'm going to be using my handy dandy chocolate gold palette from Too Faced, and I'm going to be using the shade Cocoa Truffle, and I'm going to go in with a elf brush. This brush right here is like my favorite shadow brush, and it really gets in there with my shadows. And I have no crease, which I've told you guys before, I don't have a crease, so I always do my shadow with an open eye. Like so. And I just kind of go around and I really wash in that shadow color. It's a really beautiful brown, which is like one of my favorites. Then I'm going to go in very, very lightly with this tone here on my finger. If you guys can see, this is the way that it looks on my skin tone. And I'm just going to go in and pat that in on my lid. Like so. So I have a very muted, smoky look on my eyes. Now we know Amy Winehouse did not use like a massive amount of shadow. It was very, 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 very muted. So I'm going to go in with this. This has become my new favorite eyeliner. It is from Maybelline. It is the Long Lasting Drama Matte Pencil. And so I really enjoy this because it gives me a little bit of control. Now for this look, I'm going to be going in with some tape. And I'm just going to take the tape and put it right where I want. And her liner was very, very pronounced. So I'm just going to go in with this beautiful liner. And it has a retractable head there. And I'm just going to go in all the way up there. And I'm just going to, along the line, go in like that. It's going to be dramatic, you guys. It's something you really don't see me wearing. And I'm just going to drag that liner all the way. So here you go. You guys are going to see me go in. This is going to take a couple of minutes. So I really want you guys, her liner comes up, goes around, and then it comes back down. So here we go. I'm just going to take it with my eye open. Very dramatic, you guys. As you can see, you see it? Very dramatic. And I'm going to go up a little bit more with this. And then I'm going to come back down. And then just shade in the tone there. So now you guys see that that is my liner. It is Amy Winehouse to the uttermost, you guys. That's the liner. Whew. Okay, so I'm going to keep this tape there just to make sure that everything is where I want it to be. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to put my lashes on off camera. So I'm just going to continue on with the face until I get to the lashes, and then I'll show you guys what I'm talking about with the lashes. So here we go. Now what Amy had under her eyes, I'm going to take the the very same one here. And I'm going to go under my eye like so. Only to the middle of my eye. Okay, only to the middle. And I'm going to take my mirror here just so I can get it where I want it to be. Okay, only to the middle. Then I'm going to take my other Maybelline pencil, which is another long-lasting drama pencil. And it's sharp. And I'm going to go and do the next half of my eye. And just run that along the other half. So it ends up opening my eye a bit. Like that. So that's how the eye look is looking in the Amy Winehouse video. Now I'm taking my Milk Cosmetics. This is my Kush mascara, if I could show that to you. Kush mascara. And I'm going to go in and, whew, when they say it's a fat one, it's a fatty. Okay, and I'm gonna go in and put mascara on my lashes here. Like so. I do not put mascara on my lower lash because I don't have a lot of lower lashes. So stay tuned. I'm going to do my other eye off camera and then I'll show you the face. Okay, guys, so my eyes are done. This is my Amy Winehouse eyes. This is not my normal liner, but I'm gonna work it. I'm gonna work it. We're gonna go see The Hate You Give tonight. And so, let's see how this goes. So today I am going to be using my Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. I'm going to be blending that out with my with my kabuki brush. I really like this foundation. It lasts me like all day long. Seriously. This is how I do things, you guys. So if it looks weird, then, you know. But I only use very little because my skin is pretty clear, and so I don't really like to clog my pores and things like that. So I just put like very small amount on my face. So you saw the primer that I use, which is from Becca, and then I just take my brush and go in. I haven't really been using my beauty blender as much because even though I absolutely love my beauty blender to death, and I'm very serious about that. I love my beauty blender. It is my favorite makeup application tool, but this has just been keeping my fingers clean, and I feel like it doesn't hold a lot of like bacteria. You see how flawless the finish is as I apply this. And so, I mean, look at that. It's really like a beautiful finish on this foundation just by using this brush. And then if I need to, I'll go in with my fingers and blend out like the little hard to reach spaces. So I'm just gonna move my hair and just go in and blend out this foundation. And I like to stipple it. Just go in, because I really don't like using a massive amount of foundation. I just don't. It's just easier for me this way to maneuver the products once it's all blended out like this. It's just easier for me. And if I feel that I need to apply more, I'll just apply. So this is my skin with just one layer of foundation on my face, and this is how it looks, and it's really a beautiful foundation. So I'm just gonna apply just a smidge more like that in the middle of my face and a little bit on the side. So if you know anything about Amy Winehouse, her look was very minimal. It was very rockabilly, but it was extremely minimal when it came to applying the foundation, when it came to applying the highlighter and such. She was just beautiful. I really enjoy, and she, you know what, like Amy Winehouse just did things her own way, and that's what I really enjoy about her music. You know, she was just very talented. So now I'm going to be going in with my highlight, which is again the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. going in with this. And so I enjoy this, you guys. I really do. So I'm going to blend out my concealer and I'll be right back. Alright, so pretty much I have just highlighted my skin. Now I don't really use a cream highlight anymore. I use a powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is the loose setting powder. This powder is great. It has a beautiful reddish tone to it. And I use my Real Techniques brush to blend in that powder. And it gives me a very, very subtle contour. And I just go down the sides of my face, around the perimeter, and down the sides of my nose with my setting brush. So you guys see, it's so subtle you can barely see it. And so I go in with this powder, which is the Maybelline powder, and I take a setting brush like so, and I go down the sides of my nose like so. This method helps cut down on shine. So you guys can see that it gives me a very, very subtle highlight. Like so, around the perimeter of my face. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this lipstick without a liner first. This is MAC Persistence. Because if you remember in the video, the rehab video, it was a lipstick very, very similar to this. Now my tone is going to be different than Amy's tone because of course she's Caucasian. So I'm going in like this. And I am going to be taking a pencil, which is the same pencil like so. I'm going to spray my face with my MAC Fix Plus spray. And that is it. That is my Amy Winehouse look. I hope that you guys like it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.